In this video, I'm still on my current segment, which is where the Avengers are currently at in the MCU. However, I must stress that this video, if the theory is correct in it, contains some major spoilers to Avengers Infinity War. If you're still with me, we're going to be talking about the first Avenger that dies in Infinity War. In this video, I will be talking about how and why Loki dies in Infinity War Part 1. Loki technically is not an Avenger, he's a Revenger, but at the end of Thor Ragnarok, it seems like he really turns a page in his life, bonding with his brother Thor after the destruction of their home planet, Asgard. So why is Loki now an Avenger and how does he die? Let's answer those questions by looking at this scene. Many fans believe that this is Loki back to his old self, handing over the Tesseract, which is the Space Stone, to Thanos. I, however, think differently of this scene. To recap a little on Thor Ragnarok, Loki had every opportunity to run away, but he chose to come back to help Thor save Asgard. This, in turn, rekindled and strengthened his bond with his older brother Thor. And again, he could have even fled after the battle, but instead decides to join Thor on the ship. Then what happens from here is Thanos shows up. It's clear from what we know that Thanos and the Black Order board the ship and kill almost all the Asgardians. So how do we get to the scene where Loki is holding the Tesseract in his hands over the dead bodies of Asgardians? We know that Thor and the Hulk fight against Thanos and they both lose. We know that the Hulk is terrified of Thanos because he's seen his power. We also know that the Hulk / Bruce Banner end up on Earth in the Sanctum Sanctorum with Doctor Strange and Wong, which leads us to the question, how does he get there if he was in deep space on Thor's ship fighting Thanos? Here's the theory on what happens. After the fight where Thanos and the Black Order kill all the Asgardians or close to it and essentially capture the Hulk, Thor, and Loki, Thanos will force Loki to hand over the Tesseract to him. However, Loki just came back to help Thor save Asgard, to save his homeworld, to save his people, and Thanos comes and wipes them away in just minutes. If he has truly turned a page and is now good, he will want to defeat Thanos, but seeing how powerful he is, knows that he can't. Also, if you look at his facial expression in this scene, it is not the typical sly, mischievous, evil Loki that we know. He is clearly concerned, knowing that the Tesseract is actually the Space Stone, which has the power to transport people through space. In an attempt to give the Avengers a fighting chance against Thanos, uses the Space Stone to transport the Hulk to Earth. Once he does this, Thanos will attack him and take away the Tesseract. At this point, Thanos is obviously not pleased with Loki. Loki has failed Thanos from the beginning, along with others such as Ronan, to collect the Infinity Stones for him. Thanos originally gave Loki his scepter in the first Avengers movie, which contained the Mind Stone, did it, in which case he lost. He also lost the Tesseract, which is the Space Stone. So it's safe to say that Thanos is infuriated with Loki. Marvel and the Russo brothers have been making Thanos out to be the biggest, baddest villain the MCU has ever seen. What better way to show that than to have Thanos kill Loki and make Thor watch at the same time? Many people believe that this scene is Thanos torturing Thor. I, however, think it is Thanos forcing Thor to watch the Black Order execute his brother Loki. Having Thanos kill Loki does two things. One, it demonstrates his power and ruthlessness. And two, it'll give Thor an even bigger reason to become stronger than he's ever been to defeat Thanos. This is why Loki must die, to send the Hulk back to Earth to be able to warn the Avengers of Thanos' attack that is coming, and in doing so, becomes a hero and an Avenger. Does Loki really die in Avengers Infinity War? Marvel president Kevin Feige has already stated that many of the main characters will die in Infinity War and will not be brought back. Do you think Loki will die in Avengers Infinity War? And if you do, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below, and please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on Avengers Infinity War, Marvel, and all things superhero. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.